welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany or Orange Ninja Bunny. As usual, I apologize for any background noise, but we are back with a speed build of a tiny home for an alien, and we are in Desert Oasis. I have tried to record this before, but it was very laggy because my technology hates me. So if I get all tripped up, that's why, because I'm like, oh wait, did I say that? Or no, I didn't. And yeah, so we're in Desert Oasis. I associate like the desert with aliens. It's always just been that way because in like The Sims 2, every time I move my sim to the desert, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know if it's Desert Oasis in The Sims 2 as well, but anyways, every time I moved to the desert, they would abduct me. Every time. Didn't matter if it was a girl, boy, if it was a family, single sim, someone got abducted. So I just knew if I wanted to play through with an alien, or an alien baby rather, then I would have to go to the desert. But yeah, so that's your story for today, I guess. But we are going for like a modern stucco build. We got the little trellis in the back and the roof ornaments with the like that front bit, and the chimneys and the flag, the air conditioning thingy, and the what's it called? The dish from Strangerville. And then we also have like a grill and a chair and a cooler on top, and then eventually I'll have a rug up there too. But we're just kind of like figuring out the layout right now and where everything's going. And I try to get as much room out of the kitchen as possible by still making it look modern, but also like have all the things that we need, like except for a sink. The only thing that we don't have in the kitchen is a sink, which is outside, along with the shower. So the only toiletry, well, the only thing that uses like water, I guess, is the washer and the dryer. Well, the dryer doesn't use water, but you know what I mean. And the toilet. Those are the three things inside that anyways. But I also really wanted to use that pod thing because it looked like an alien-esque like sleeping pod from Get Famous, but it did not fit. So I went with a more like toned down bunk bed with a desk underneath, because while this alien is interested in gardening, they have like a day job in this world, and they garden in Sixium, I believe it's called, their alien world. Sixium? I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But we have just more things to do with like business than gardening here. Although there is like a little gardening thing from Eco Living. It's just what's it called? It's just a decoration. Yeah, that thing right there. With the trellis. Or not trellis. It's underneath the trellis. And then I tried to use that archway, but it just doesn't fit the theme I'm going for here, even though he is into gardening. And then let's see, what else? My brain is just not working. We're putting like a little bit more storage into the kitchen with like the shelves and around the house. There's also the flower thing in the back. It's added later, but I just realized. But basically I'm just trying to go for like a modern kind of industrial look. Sorry, I'm playing with the wire. And then I do add that poster, like you gather posters from that thing from Steady Living. But I use it as an electrical, I think it's actually an electrical box anyway, but I use it as an electrical box on the side of the building, so you can't technically collect posters from it because it's up against the wall, but I'm sure if you like want to move it out and like collect posters on your lot, you can do that. And then it works the same way as it would in like outside of your home. You can still collect posters from it, like within a certain amount. I don't even know how long it takes for them to reset, but whatever. But here we are adding like the privacy fence to the shower outside, and adding the modern windows, the modern big windows in. I know they're kind of like covered up in some instances, but it's fine. People put things in front of windows all the time. I have a dresser in front of windows, so, and a desk. So yeah. And then I did put a large window in the bathroom, or in the toilet room, but I did put the, the curtain, and I did put a curtain on the other side, which kind of like clips through the fridge, but let's ignore it. And here we are just adding in little bits, like the corkboard and the temperature thingy and the washing. The not dishwasher. What is it called? Jeez Louise. Washer and dryer. Thank you. Along with some shelves above them. For once I add normal things instead of this alien is not for hard labor. They're not gonna go scrub their stuff in a little bucket and hang it on the thing. I don't got time for that. They gotta go to their other world to go garden. So there's their little portal that they can use to get to the other area. But so I'm gonna go with they don't have any visitors, because if anyone wanted to use the sink, they'd see that, and he wants to be hidden. So yeah. It makes sense, right? And here we are, just adding plants in. I tried to go for like more modern, but also I wanted to include that red stucco color as well, because it's outside as well on that top bit for the roof. But I don't want to I didn't want to have too much color, but like there's some reds, like there's a little bit of red and a little bit of blue around. And then I add these little flower beds to the wall in between those little bits on the window, and I thought it looked super cute. And then I wanted to have some like what's it called? Some foliage that had to do with like the environment around the place. Obviously there's not a lot of cacti in Desert Oasis anyway, but I decided to put that there because I couldn't really find the plants that were around anyway. I mean, I forgot to do debug now that I think about it. But I put them there just because like I wanted some like foliage from the outside world, but also I wanted to be separate at the same time. Oh, and then we added in Great Soil, Homey, and it's always too fast. The last time I couldn't see it either, so I don't know what I put there. So the third one is a surprise. And then the machine, you had to upgrade it. I was fiddling with it. You have to upgrade it so that you can go. Oh, it's called 6am? There's no I in the end, so I'm going to go with 6am. Excuse my throat stuff. It's annoying, but if it's a good recording, I'm going to keep it. This is the only part that's bad. But here we are, just including all the garden-like stuff, like the bug boxes, the bee box, the hummingbirds, the flower bench. I did put the sail thing from Jungle Adventure, and then like a chair and the cooler so that they have a place to sit, and then a fire pit, and then the trellis thing, not trellis, vertical garden, and the bushes so that they can go to the bathroom. But yeah, it's nothing special. It's just a place to go garden. But here we are making the sim, and I did like this original sim, so I'm going back and forth between the sims. And this is, how do I explain this? Okay, so this is a female sim who prefers male pronouns but female clothing. So he just likes women's clothing more, feels more comfortable in it, but he is a man with, like, going through transition, basically. Or, well, actually, no, they're not really going through transition. I shouldn't say that. I don't know how to describe this, because it's not like, okay, so they're not going through transition. They prefer male pronouns and male name Orlando, but they like female clothing. That's what I'm attempting to say, but it's failing really badly. And I'd failed the first time too. Please don't hate me for failing. But I really liked this sim. I really liked making, like, deciding what he was gonna wear and stuff like that. I made them a genius vegetarian, and because they just grow what they eat. Or, yeah, eat what they grow, the other way around. And they're paranoid, because I'm trying to make, because I, obviously in The Sims 4, like, aliens just don't care. They'll just walk around and, like, yo, I'm an alien. But this particular alien wants to be secretive. Wants to be, you know, whatever. But here we are moving onto the lot, and we'll be ending it soon. And we're coming into the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry I fumbled with words. But thank you for watching. If you liked, please like, subscribe, and follow. Or, well, not follow. Yeah, no, hit the bell notification. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!